Hi everyone, Luke here from LSW Audio. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today, what have we got? I have bought the Wharfedale WLA 280BX. It's Wharfedale's flagship subwoofer, and this is still a real Wharfedale. There's a lot of new Wharfedales that have Bamer drivers. This has got the Reason X drivers, the acclaimed Reason X drivers from the Reason X series of Wharfedale that they have put in the WLA, and wow, this sub is amazing. It's an absolute monster. First of all, he's bigger in person, but this is a lot bigger than the Delta. He's wider than the Delta, he's deeper than the Delta, and he's higher than the Delta. If you want to come a bit closer, he's got these nice dedicated steel handles here with the Wharfedale Pro logo. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got Wharfedale Pro written on it. Really nice, super sturdy box. What is nice about it is check the screw mountings. That's how you fasten the grill on the speaker, so the screws are not sticking out from the front. They drilled in the side and the top of the box to hold it in place, so it gives you that quite nice sleek look. So guys, I bought him 2 days ago. Yes, I bought him 2 days ago, so I still want to move this monster. Only drawback, he's super heavy. Like, I mean, the Delta was heavy, but this thing is heavy, but it's amazing for the performance that you get out of this monster. So first of all, let me talk about the Reason X drivers. So the Reason X drivers are Wharfedale drivers, thoroughbred Wharfedale drivers. They come from the Reason X series, okay? It's got a 4.2-inch voice coil, which is super big. It's got a quad surround, so it's got 4 surrounds around the woofer for giving you that hard flexing under stress. You know, you're really pumping him. The woofer can take it. He can flex quite nicely. He holds it quite nice. So now, with these drivers, the way they have tweaked this box, before I get into the specs, with the woofers in this box, they have made it that he's got a boost at 35 hertz down to 25. The sub goes down to 25, goes up to 800 hertz, but he's got a boost. So basically, when you get into the low notes, he will be a lot louder than a normal subwoofer. So like when you play like car bass, or you play techno or trance, and it gets to those very low notes, he's actually louder at the lower notes than when he's at the higher notes, but he's still super loud. But that's quite nice. It just amplifies at low end, but not in a very bad way. Amplifies in a nice way, but it's nice and strong. Even when he gets down to 25 hertz, he's strong. It's not like weak where you can detect it or it's low. It holds it nicely and it's super loud, which is amazing. Now, let's talk about the specs of this oak. He's 109 dB sensitivity. He's 9 dB louder than one of those dual 15s. And even if I had to put 4 dual 15s together, I will still not get a sound pressure level of 109 sensitivity. Okay? The max SPL or dB is 148 dB. Do you know how extreme that is? Our ears can only hear 130. And now this thing is sitting in my lounge. It's an absolute monster, but he really bombs. It's a brutal sub, but he's nice. Just quickly with the Delta, some people might be interested in like, okay, what about the Delta? The Delta's got a very similar look. He's got a very similar performance. Also very aggressive, very low sub. But I would actually say he's more musical than the Delta. The Delta's more, this is a workhorse, but this is still super musical, super deep, but he's extremely brutal with the bass. If you want him to be aggressive, he'll be extremely aggressive. If you want him to be mellow and just chilled with that deep thumb, he'll be chilled. So it is really amazing subwoofer. There is no comparison. So please guys, don't compare a Delta with this, because this is not a Delta. This is a WLA. This speaker goes with line arrays. Wharfedale recommends you have at least 4 to 5 line arrays with this sub. So you need a lot of sound pressure from the tops to keep up with such a sub. This oak overpowers all 4 of these dual 15s. They can't keep up when it comes to the kick of this guy, which is amazing. So genuinely, when it comes to sound pressure, it's real. So he does, like I said, 25 hertz up to 800 hertz. I'm eventually going to get a crossover for him, cut him off at 100 just to deepen him up a bit. So it's going to be a cool video. But yeah, 25 hertz to 800 hertz. He's 2000 RMS, 4000 program, 8000 watts peak. So which is really amazing. Like I said, 4.2-inch voice coils, quad surround. What is nice about this speaker is the Delta had 8 bass boards. Okay, the Delta had like little bass boards in the side there, little cutouts. His bass boards sit in the middle, so it's actually a V shape. It's probably from about here down to here, from the bottom here down to here. So he's got a V-shaped bass board, and I must say, the bass output that you get out of this monster is amazing. What is also nice is you've got these little cutouts on top of the box here if you want to stack another one, which is really amazing. But guys, there's definitely going to also be a part 2 and 3 about the sub. There's a lot of features on it. But first of all, check out the paint. Now the paint is Rhino Rock. Same like my Dual 15s, it's Rhino Rock with that nice gloss finish. But the Rhino Rock has been upgraded. So it is a lot more, it's very rough, but it's still smooth. But you can actually feel like it's almost like there's stone embedded in this box, which is quite nice to make it very strong and durable. And yeah guys, so I mean 148 dB, 8000 watts of power, 25 hertz of bass, and he holds it nicely. I would say this is like the best subwoofer I've had, not because I own him now, but the output for me, the sound I'm getting out of it, the music I play like trance, techno, and deep house, car bass, this thing is a beast. Absolute beast. I'm so happy with the speaker. It's really, really nice. Guys, another thing is a few subscribers reached out to me because they want to get some Dual 18s. They're looking at Wharfedale. They like Wharfedale. One of my subscribers, he bought a pair of these after he saw my video, so I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Wharfedale family. But now, you want to use it for band use. You can use this for band use, but it's a bit of waste of money because basically this thing is designed to go low. The lower you go in frequency, the more aggressive your songs get, the more extreme it gets. So it's a bit of a waste just for a bass guitar and a kick drum, which will thump like crazy. But when I went to go buy them from my suppliers, one guy said to me, last week a guy bought 6 of these for a trance concert. This is what they actually use it for, trance concerts and outdoor events, not really bands. They're very popular in electronic music, like the techno and the trance and all of that. So that's basically what it's for. I would recommend the Delta. The Delta also goes as low, but this thing holds that 35 down to 25 so much better than the Delta, and the Delta is already aggressive. One more thing to add, guys, because it's definitely going to be a part 2. One more thing to add, I went to go listen to the Salto subs. There's going to be a video soon, but stay tuned, guys, on the Saltos. But of course, I got this monster because this guy is epic. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. This WLA out.